first thing you see is you see the suspension of the front end up here on these axles, and that's, you know, constantly moving, but it's moving because the tires are moving. It's not moving because the axle's bouncing up and down. You know, the big tires, they just float, but we're not so heavy, you know, even though we don't have the extra weight to smooth out those bumps and those rocks or whatever's out there. You've just got the lighter weight, and the suspension is tied to it, and it really rides smooth.
I would say spraying at 12 to 15 miles an hour with this is much smoother than spraying at 7 to 8 miles an hour with what we had before. At the end of the day, I don't feel beat to death.
One of the first things you notice, you know, you'll see something coming up, and you'll see one of those front wheels take that shock, you know, and really flex up and down, and you'll just barely feel it in the cab. And then you look over to your boom to say, oh, is that boom gonna be scraping the dirt? And that boom just bounces a few inches, and you keep going. So it's impressive. You know, they did a good job with it.
The old road gator I had, it was just 4-wheel drive, no suspension under, just solid spring suspension. It would beat you to death. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the machine. It was just a stiff-made machine. This one here has got the hydraulic suspension on the back, air ride seat. I mean, you're comfortable, especially if you're using auto steering in big fields. You can just go in and you know, there's no fatigue at all running the machine. I guess most of the time you're fatigued. We've been running planers, you know, we've done about 15, 20, 30 days work in about 3 or 4 days. So it allowed us to not be wore plumb out whenever we was jumping in a planer or spray or spread fertilizer or line up discs, move around through the country. It just give us more time and took a lot of fatigue off.
Somebody was thinking when they engineered it. I mean, the engineering is, you know, I don't know if it's state of the art or not, but you don't need a rocket ship. I mean, you just need good usability, and it feels like you're floating on air. I mean, it's just like air ride, and I mean, and the seat's nice. It's an air ride seat. So between the air ride seat and the suspension and everything, it's a nice ride.